Ever feel like everyone else is racing ahead while you're quietly dreaming in the background? Well, guess what? That quiet you think is holding you back? It's actually your secret superpower. Today, I'm going to show you how INFPs can unlock hidden strengths that most people never even realize they have, and use them to stand out, inspire, and thrive. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll see your personality in a completely new light. So, let's start with something INFPs naturally excel at: creativity. Your mind doesn't see limits the way most people do. You can imagine solutions, stories, and ideas that others can't even dream of. But here's where most INFPs stumble. They wait for inspiration to strike. Guess what? Inspiration is overrated. The real magic happens when you treat creativity like a muscle. The more you practice it, writing a page a day, sketching for 10 minutes, or experimenting with new ideas, the sharper it gets and the more effortlessly it flows. Your creativity isn't just about making art. It's about thinking differently, solving problems, and influencing people without even trying. People are naturally drawn to ideas that feel fresh, authentic, and emotionally resonant, which is exactly your INFP strength. Now, here's a way to take it even further. Your creativity is a tool for self-discovery. You can use it to explore your own emotions, values, and dreams. Ever journaled your feelings and realized a solution or insight you never noticed before? That's your creative mind giving you answers, even to problems you didn't know you had. And that's just the start. And speaking of connecting with people, your creativity isn't the only superpower you have. Your ability to feel deeply and understand others takes everything we just talked about to the next level. Let's dive into empathy, and trust me, this is where things get really interesting. Empathy is one of your most underrated superpowers. INFPs don't just feel emotions. You sense layers of what people are thinking and feeling, sometimes before they even realize it themselves. And here's the kicker. Most people think empathy is just being nice. But for you, it's a tool, a compass, and yes, a secret advantage. Here's the first surprising thing. Your empathy allows you to predict how people will react and adjust in ways that can smooth conflicts, create harmony, or even open doors for collaboration. Think of it like having a radar for human emotions. It's subtle, but incredibly powerful. Most INFPs don't realize their empathy can also be a guide for influence and leadership. You naturally know what people need to feel understood, valued, and inspired. By communicating thoughtfully, listening deeply, and responding with authenticity, you can move others without ever raising your voice or forcing a situation. That's influence the quiet way. And here's something you might not have thought about. Empathy can fuel creativity too. When you really understand someone's emotions, challenges, or desires, you can create solutions, stories, or art that resonate on a deep, emotional level. That's why your projects, writing, or ideas often feel magical to others. They touch something universal. Now let's take it even further. Your empathy isn't just for connecting with others. It can also reveal things about yourself you never noticed. By noticing how you react to emotions around you, you learn what excites you, what drains you, and what truly matters in your life. Think of it as a mirror, reflecting your values and guiding your growth. Understanding your mind, emotions, and motivations is what transforms these powers from amazing traits into unstoppable tools for real-world success. Let's dive into the secret control center of your INFP superpowers. You've got creativity, empathy, incredible tools already. But without understanding yourself, all that potential can feel scattered, or worse, frustrating. Here's something most INFPs don't realize. Self-awareness isn't just introspection, It's a supercharger for everything you already do. When you truly understand what excites you, what drains you, and what aligns with your core values, suddenly, your creativity has direction, your empathy has purpose, and your decisions feel easier. One powerful tool is journaling with intention. Don't just write down your day. Write down your thoughts, emotions, and patterns. Ask yourself questions like, when do I feel most alive? What situations drain me? What kind of people energize me? Over time, you'll notice patterns you never saw before, and that's like having a personal map for your life. And here's another game changer. Combine self-awareness with your empathy. When you notice your reactions to others' emotions, you gain insight into what truly matters to you. For example, if you feel drained by constant criticism, that's a signal to surround yourself with supportive people who respect your values. Self-awareness turns subtle emotional cues into powerful decision-making tools. And let's not forget how self-awareness can amplify your creativity. When you understand your emotional triggers and strengths, you can channel them into projects that resonate deeply, not just with you, but with everyone who experiences your work. Imagine creating something so aligned with your values that it naturally attracts the right opportunities and people without forcing it. Now that you understand yourself, your creativity, and your empathy, it's time to talk about something that turns all that potential into real-world results. Setting authentic goals. And by authentic, I don't just mean goals that sound good on paper. I mean goals that actually resonate with who you are. Here's the first tip: align your goals with your values, not just your obligations. You don't need to chase what society says is successful. Ask yourself, what truly excites me? What kind of impact do I want to make? Goals that are value-driven aren't just easier to stick to. They also feel meaningful, and that makes everything you do more powerful. And here's a trick that most INFPs don't use enough. Break your big dreams into micro goals. Instead of aiming to change the world, aim to make a difference in one person's life today. Write a paragraph of your story or finish one small project this week. Tiny steps create momentum, and momentum turns quiet efforts into visible results. Another powerful idea: use your empathy and self-awareness to shape your goals. Notice what activities energize you and which ones drain you. Structure your goals around your natural rhythm. If you're a deep thinker who thrives in solitude, schedule creative work during your peak focus hours. If you're energized by helping others, include collaborative or mentorship-based goals. This way, achieving your goals feels natural, not forced. A hidden gem most INFPs don't think about: goals aren't just about achievement, they're about expression. Your goals are another way to channel your creativity and empathy into something tangible. When you align your goals with your true self, people notice, opportunities find you, and suddenly, you're not just dreaming quietly anymore. You're making an impact your way. Now that we've turned your potential into actionable goals, it's time for the final piece of the puzzle: sharing your story. Because all your creativity, empathy, and purpose-driven goals, they have even more power when you put them out into the world. Here's the first secret most INFPs overlook: your story is uniquely magnetic. People are drawn to authenticity and emotional truth. You don't need to be flashy or perfect. By sharing your experiences, struggles, dreams, or even small insights, you inspire and connect with others in a way no one else can. And here's how to make it actionable. Start small. Share your thoughts in a journal, a short blog post, a voice note, or even a social media snippet. Focus on one meaningful idea at a time. Over time, these small pieces build your voice and your presence. And yes, you'll be surprised how many people resonate with what feels personal and simple to you. Another powerful tip: blend your creativity and empathy into your storytelling. Don't just tell people what happened. Show them how it felt, how it made you think, or the solution you discovered. When you do this, your story isn't just heard, it's felt. And feeling is what inspires action and loyalty. Finally, remember this: sharing your story amplifies all your other superpowers. Your creativity gets recognition, your empathy influences others, and your authentic goals set an example of purpose-driven action. It's the ultimate multiplier. The more you share, the more impact you have. And the world starts noticing not just your ideas, but you. So, INFPs, the world is waiting for your creativity, empathy, insights, and authentic voice. Start small, be consistent, and don't be afraid to let people see the real you. Your story is your power, and it can make a difference in ways you never imagined. If this video inspired you, leave a comment sharing which of your superpowers you're going to embrace first. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights into personality and personal growth.